I'll call this meeting to order. Roll call.
Clark McClary,
Here.
Larry Watson,
Here.
Billy Cloud.
Here.
Excise board call this meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Joe Clement,
Yes.
Jerry Tell,
Here.
Joan Gettle.
Item number 3 is the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Item number 4 is recognized guests. We want to thank all of our guests for being here today. Item number 5, new business. Billy, you got any new business? Larry?
No.
Sheriff, you got any new business to talk about today?
Earlier, Larry had asked us to go through the courthouse to see, about security measures and stuff. So myself, James Collins, and Chief Gary Ballinger met last week, and we went to the whole courthouse, looking at every office and where their panic alarms were, and it's not really a secure building. There's probably only 2 offices that they would be somewhat safe to get in, and that's not even a good scenario. My suggestion is, and we all 3 talked about it, is close all the doors and only have an entrance on the east side or west side, and maybe get a metal detector and have somebody there every day when the courthouse is open. And that's how LaFleur County and Muskogee County both is doing theirs too. They've got 1 door for entryway and with metal detectors. That's just a suggestion. I don't know what one would cost, or if it would ever happen, but
Yeah.
You got any place you could source one, or at least get us a price on one?
I'll reach out to these other counties and see where they got theirs at and see.
About your active shooter training,
Yeah.
are you ready? I mean, have you got it together to where you can do it?
James is working on that, and we kind of went over it with the employees over there. We didn't come to this building over here because I don't figure it's gonna be this much longer, is it?
Right.
And so, but we'll put together the active shooter training, and we kind of wanted to give everybody a little bit of heads up and see where they could possibly go and to lock themselves into a closet or another room. But other than that, we'll get with you guys on all that before we start it.
Would there be anything wrong with at least 2 people in each office carrying a gun?
I don't see a thing wrong with it.
I mean, I think they ought to all be carrying, but
I think that'd just be up to the department head whether their employees could or not, and James is willing to train anybody. He's a firearms instructor, so he said he would work with anybody, take them out there, get them where they're comfortable with a gun and comfortable with everybody else being around them with a gun.
I know it'd be against our policy, but OSU wouldn't allow us to do it. It's what it is.
But I think it would be up to each office, their department head, so. But I would highly recommend it. And I know a couple of the girls over there, and they can handle firearms real well.
sounds good. Appreciate you working
Yeah.
on it.
Tina, do you have any new business today? Brian?
Yeah, I got one little quick thing. Actually, put it up here on the board, so hopefully it'll work. Okay, so last week, Thursday, the first confirmed diagnosed or identified Asian longhorn tick. All right. It normally started out here on the East Coast. Why is it important? It carries certain diseases like Rocky Mountain spotted fever for human issues. It's really going to be more of an issue for us cattlemen. So think about anaplasmosis on cattle. It can carry some of the similar type disease issues. But the thing about this one, it kind of looks like the dog tick, doesn't it? So the only thing different is the mouth part, and this first, I call it an antenna. I know there's a better name for it, but it's a little longer, so that's how it got the name longhorn. And so we just may have to be more diligent about our cattle practices, but it's one that breeds really quickly is the unfortunate part about that tick. So, any questions? I've got posted on social media, so, if people wanna identify them, either bring it to us at Extension or a veterinarian.
All right,
That's all I have.
thank you, Brian. Bobby, do you have anything for us today?
Yes, I do. I wanted to come in this morning and say thank you to the county and the commissioners in particular for helping the city with our annual oil and shipping of our roads. We were able to complete approximately 5 miles again this year, and we just wouldn't be able to do it without the help of the county crews, the county equipment, and the 4-day commitment it takes. I'm telling you what, it's hot, it's hard work, and it seems like every year they do a better and better job. And with that, I know it goes without saying, but I feel that to say it, if any of you ever need anything from the city, all you gotta do is ask, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do about it afterwards. But I do believe we're here to help each other, and when we do that, I think we're all better served. You know, we're one county, we're one people, and we're a part of the county. So we certainly want to reciprocate when we can, and to my knowledge, we always have, and I want to continue that. So I just wanted to thank each and every one of you personally for your willingness to help us on an annual basis. It means a lot to us. It means a lot to the citizens of Stigler as well, so thank you. And the last thing is, I don't remember how long ago it was, we started a remodel deal and buying things for the courthouse, and the money went to in the Sigrid Community Development Foundation. We had $513 left, and the auditor said to shut the account down and you can get it back. So I just wrote a check to the county treasurer. So I thought I'd bring that this morning instead of wasting a stamp. So just, I'll let y'all get that to the treasurer. But thank you very much again. We appreciate it.
All right, thank you, Bobby.
You bet.
Shawnee, you got anything today? Don't have anything? Mr. Green, do you have anything? No business?
Nothing in business.
Okay. How about you, Rhonda?
Just an invite to the county commissioners, the sheriff, and the emergency management. You will be getting something in your email. SISA has asked us to invite you guys. It is an AMBER traffic light protocol, AMBER, and so only those that are invited can attend. That will be September the 11th, and it will probably be at the election board, and it is from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And they have asked attendance as well.
Who's inviting?
It's a statewide, well, it's being put on the state election board, but it's being put on by.
So that's who we'll get the email from?
Yes, well, no, it'll come from us. It'll come from us. We'll put all the dates and times and places. We haven't exactly figured out what place it's gonna be at, but probably out there. So that's why I'm waiting to do that. But they said give you a save the date, heads up on it, so it'll be September the 11th from 9 a.m. to 1.
All right. Thank you.
Number 3, excise board, new business, commissioners,
None from me.
board members.
Okay, we'll move on to item number 6, approve commissioners' proceedings from previous meeting.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Clark McCleary,
Yes.
Larry Watson,
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
Excise board, approve excise board commissioners' proceedings from previous meeting.
So moved.
Joe Clement,
Yes.
Jerry Terrell,
Yes.
Stoney Odom.
Item number 7, approve blanket POs. Looks like we have one blanket today for District 3 in the amount of $500.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Clark McCleary,
Yes.
Larry Watson,
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
Item number 8 is Jim Lane with ProStar Equipment Brokers to discuss and consider his services.
That would be me. I thank
Go
you all for
ahead.
letting me come here. I met Billy last week. I just happened to stop into the county barn. Actually, the name of the company is now Elite Equipment Brokers because there was another company in Fort Worth or in Texas that didn't like my name. But I'm an equipment broker. I own my own company. I'm a listing agent with AuctionTime.com, and I'm really trying to create relationships with a lot more of these counties and municipalities. You know, there's a lot of people that do what I do, and it's a very competitive business, but what I try to do is keep it very simple for everybody. We come out, we do all the photos, all the marketing, and what's most important is we try to get you paid within a week after the equipment sells. A lot of your Ritchie Brothers and Purple Waves, they'll hold on to your money for a significant amount of time before they distribute funds. I'm a one-man outfit. I'm based out of Fort Worth. I am setting up a new shop in Eufaula at some point in time. I'm actually looking for some property out there. So I'm just trying to network with the community, get to know more people. I think I can provide a really good service for the county commissioners when it comes time to sell equipment, and even help you locate equipment too. Yeah, I'd love to get on your vendor list, and when it comes time, I'd love to at least have an opportunity to get your business, or at least a piece of it.
Well, what kind of percentage would?
So what I charge is, I charge 5%, and that's it. And that's to do all the photos, the marketing. I list on the Auction Time platform, which is part of a company called Sandhills Global out of Nebraska or Kansas. I always get those two states. And so, you know, when I put something up on it, they market it worldwide. I've sold pieces, I've sent them to Honduras and Australia and Europe. So we really create a worldwide market. So everything I do that for 5%.
It's just a straight 5%.
Yeah, just try to keep it real simple.
Okay.
If we get into a situation with the county where you say, hey, look, you know, I want you to do all of our work, then we can discuss that as well. You know, I pay the company, I pay all my office expenses for that 5%. That's all. But I worked with Grady County. I was doing some work with McIntosh County. You know, we don't, you know, like I said, we all do the same thing. You know, we all come out and sell your equipment. It's just a matter of who's going to be the quickest, I don't want to say the cheapest. I hate to use that word, but I should say the most proficient and efficient. To where you can pick up the phone and know that within 3 or 4 weeks that piece of equipment is going to be off of your property, and the treasurer, whoever, is going to get paid on it. And everything sells from your property. Nothing has to go to Elk City, or nothing has to go to a Ritchie Brothers yard. All the videos, all the photos are taken from the property. When the equipment sells, then I put the buyer in touch with the seller, and then the buyer and seller coordinate the pickup. But once that piece is consigned by the seller, your hands are off of it. You don't have to do a thing to it. You just keep it available for somebody to want to come see it, and then be ready to take the money and get it sent out. So it's a nice process. It's a very slick process. One thing I've learned is that you know, you get into the large cities, Dallas, Fort Worth, it's saturated. You get out to these areas that are a little underserved. I'm just able to bring a worldwide marketing platform to sell your equipment, the county's equipment. And I do that for individuals and businesses as well. But counties tend to be a really good place because the equipment, you know, they have to sell it on a regular basis. It has to be on an open bidding platform. So we just try to make that as clean and easy as possible. I left a sheet with in there. Somebody I met in the office the other day, and I meet some. Was it you?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I meet so many people. Kind of how I work and some business cards, but I'm free if you have any questions. We can visit when this meeting's over.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
I do appreciate y'all letting me come in here and take up your time.
You bet.
Thank you so much.
Moving on to item 9, review and sign of approved resolution 31-2414 for the Haskell County Resolution and Statement of Understanding, Kiddo. Guess we just need to get a motion.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to sign it.
Clark McClary,
Yes.
Larry Watson,
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
Moving on to item 10, review and sign of approved monthly reports for court clerks, records management and preservation.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Clark McClary,
Yes.
Larry Watson,
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
Tab.
Item number 11, review and sign of approved monthly reports for court clerk, treasurer, and election board.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll
I'll
second.
second it.
Clark McClary,
Yes.
Larry Watson.
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
Green ones again.
Okay, moving on to item number 12, review and sign if approved appropriations, transfer appropriations, checks received, and POs to be paid.
Make a motion to approve. Where do we wanna put this?
Second it.
R2 in general fund?
I think so.
Clark McClary,
Yes.
Larry Watson,
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
Excise Board number 5, review and sign if approved, sign appropriations and transfer appropriations.
Make a motion to approve.
Joe Clement,
Yes.
Jared Harrell,
Yes.
Johnny Owen.
Thank you.
Tina, we got the vents put in, so whenever they wanna, I don't know if Judy was gonna call them or whenever the boys had time to start moving them books, Terry. We've got that, put vents in both ends of it, so it ought to be good to go.
Good.
Who put them in, or?
My guys put them in, I ordered them.
Well, I'll keep you waiting, I won't come over here and give you that. Think we got ready anymore.
Okay, we'll move on to item number 13 to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Clark McCleary.
Yes.
Larry Watson.
Yes.
Billy Cloud.
Yes.
Excise Board number 6, adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Joe Clement.
Yes.
Jerry Terrell.
Yes.
Stoney Odom.
Yes.